My name is Jeremy Rorodi, and I'm the CEO of Neuralis. Today we'll be doing a walkthrough of our platform Neuralis, which is a data science platform to give non-data scientists the ability to apply data science to their current roles and allow data scientists to do their jobs quicker and much more efficiently. So currently, this is just a demo of the product. We will be in a closed alpha testing with users starting on June 1st, then looking to put out a beta a few months after that. So if you want to sign up for the beta, please go to our website. You'll see a button and then a sign up form where you can sign up for the beta. We encourage you to do that. We also encourage you to download the user manual. The user manual will go into precise parts of models and the data science process that I won't be talking about in the video, but in the user manual it will kind of explain, if you're not familiar with data science and machine learning and the models and stuff that are currently used in the field. This will kind of go through and explain to you what each of them does and why you would want to choose one over another. Now we'll start going through the product. So when you first come to the platform, you will be able to create a new project or open an existing project. So the only difference here is that if you create a new project, you'll be able to name it, and open an existing project will open a project you've already given a name to. So we're going to open an existing project for a wine quality demo. We got the data set off of Kaggle. So here you'll see, you have an upload tab. All you need to do is go through and drag and drop a CSV file. So here the data set has been uploaded. You can go through and see data. You can have multiple data sets for kind of iterating and prototyping models before you send it to deployment. So here we'll go through, we choose the data set we want to use. We'll choose our target in which we want to use regression to predict, and we're going to predict quality. So we have multiple labels in the data set that we can go through, and we can kind of choose which ones we want to use and which ones we don't want to use. So we're going to go through and we're going to take a couple and we're going to remove the features. That way, we can have a more accurate data set. So we're going to go to extract and transform, and we're going to use standard scalar. Here we have some popular data visualization techniques that are commonly used in the field. So what these allow you to do is look to see if your data is clustering, and what that will do is kind of give you a estimation if your data set is possibly going to work well. So that we have multiple different types that you can see in 2D and 3D visualization, and a top feature analysis, which will kind of predict which feature out of your selected features will give you or will most affect the outcome of your model. So now we're going to send the data set to the workspace. So as you can see, now within the workspace, we have the ability to select the data set and now select the task we want to use. So currently in the this pre-alpha phase we're in, we only have regression and classification, but we will be adding in all sorts of machine learning tools. You can take a look at the feature timeline on our info page on neuralis.ai, and that will kind of explain to you where we're going with all this. So for this task, we're going to select regression, and we're going to use a decision tree. Then you have the ability to select the hyperparameters. Now it's important to note that each of your models that you choose will have different hyperparameters, and that you can split the data set here. Normally a good number to pick here is 80%. You have the model trained on 80% of the data, and then you take 20% of that data to compare to the model to see how accurate your output is. So we're going to go through and we're going to create a 4-layer deep decision tree, and we're going to go click next. So here you just kind of have a model summary of what you are trying to predict, how you are predicting it using the model, and then which hyperparameters you chose. And now we're going to go to train our model. So here you will initiate the training. This, depending on what you use, this may take a long time. So we give the ability to kind of go through and either iterate on other tasks on the same data set or other tasks on different data sets. And you will be alerted as to when your project is finished up here in the alert tab. So as you can see, the training is in progress, and we'll speed it up a little bit here so you guys can kind of see. So we go through and we'll refresh the project, and you'll see that its train time took 66 seconds with a train loss of 0.0101. So now the whole thing is, we want to do something with this model. So we want to, make a product with it, or we want to put it to use somehow. So now we're going to go to the Deploy tab, where you can now deploy your newly trained model using AWS. So currently we use AWS. Obviously, there are plans in the future to make this, widely accessible to whatever kind of cloud platform you're using. But as I said before, we are in kind of the pre-alpha phase. So we just kind of wanted to give a demo and show people what we have so far. If you're interested, please sign up for the beta. The more people we have, the better. You can take a look at our pricing on the website and just find some general things, some white papers as to kind of why we did this. And again, our timeline, if you're curious as to kind of when we're going to add in certain features. Thanks for watching. If you are interested in updates, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll be doing more demos once we get to alpha. The team here is going to go through and show some popular applications in business. So we're going to show how to use Neuralis to do some of those applications in the months between the alpha release and the beta release. So if you guys want to see how you guys can start applying it once we release it, we really encourage you guys to stay updated with us. Again, this is Jeremy Rorodi. Thanks for watching.